Hi, it's Kristen from Chicago. It was great seeing you guys for Fright Fest and Hallowicked festivities. I know it's been a while, but whatever. I haven't called in a little bit. I want to say thank you for blessing us in the Fatter Whack Pack with the lovely shirts and care packages. It was very cool. But I wanted to call and say thank you for another great season of The Rewind. I have absolutely no interest in comics in general, let alone listening to someone read sound effects to me for an hour and a half at a time for 10 weeks straight. So I can't say that I'm a fan of the subject matter of this season, but I do need a place where I can learn about the Hatchet, reverentially capitalized, of course, and also the complete oral history of Michigan football. And very lucky for me, here you guys are. So because of your dedication to both of these amazing things, I persist, and I'm here with you. Anyway, thank you again. I appreciate you both, and I hope yins have a lovely holiday season.
Skanta Claws.
Welcome, everyone, to the final episode of... God, this thing is distracting me. Welcome to the final episode of the Juggalo Rewind podcast, Season 5, Episode 12, SkantaClaws.
SkantaClaws.
And as you may or may not know, we are the Juggalo Rewind, as we've said twice already, but I've been distracted by this fucking weird thing in front of me.
For those of you who are only listening, there's a giant Santa Claus on the table with us.
We are your favorite Juggalo podcast's favorite Juggalo podcast.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There's a t-shirt.
That's right.
And we deep dive into Juggalo albums, one track at a time, one lyric at a time, one fucked up drawing of Kilnor's giant quads at a time.
One roided out giant Kilgore.
Or the other asshole.
Both of them.
Whether you're a long-time Juggalo, a new Juggalo, first decker, second decker, third decker,
Chapter 17er, Zooliganer,
or not a decker at all. Maybe you're a Sam Decker. Remember Sam Decker?
Yeah, what was that? It's a
white kid who played for Wisconsin basketball.
Yeah, good pool.
Hit that half-court shot that beat Michigan.
I was at that game.
No, I was at that game.
I was at some game where Wisconsin hit a half-court shot, or it was just a deep three.
Me and Tom were definitely at that game, and he was mad as fuck.
Like,
and he laughed.
Like mid-2000s? Late 2000s?
Yeah.
I was at that game, too.
That's crazy. I didn't.
Me and Jacob were at it, like, separately from you guys.
Yeah, it was like a half-court shot.
Yeah. So,
I remember it was right in front of us. Like, yeah. All right, Sam.
Thanks for bringing that memory back up.
Oh, horrible. That was a good-ass Wisconsin team.
Yeah, it was.
Them and Comiskey.
Yeah.
And Nigel Hayes.
They had a run of just...
Kevin's the only one who cares about this. Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what kind of fan you are.
Right.
You're here, and we have something for you, even if you don't like ICP. Mm-hmm. If you don't like Twisted.
You know, some people just might want to know what this culture is all about. This Juggalo culture.
What kind of culture?
Juggalo culture.
All right, I was just trying to get a reading on your volume. It may have been
for the Juggalo culture. We haven't said that in a while.
For the Juggalo working man.
That's right.
And woman.
And woman.
So, I'm totally thrown off our script. We've gone so long this year doing good, but it's all out the window.
Yeah.
If you're new, you're jumping in on the last episode of this season,
right.
Congratulations. Go back, listen to this season, past seasons. Mm-hmm. We haven't gone through this, but we've done Most Tasteless. We've done Lotus Pod. That's not the name of the CD, but I'm still going with it. We did Violent J's, Wizard of the Hood. We did Another Dead G.
Another Dead Homie in the Hood.
We did Blazy Dead Homie. And now we're doing this. We've done bonus seasons. Yep. We've done interviews. We've done watch-alongs. We have whole sorts of other shit.
Yeah, lots of goodies. And, this is going to be a special Christmassy track here we're covering. So if you're still in the mood, still in the festive season after listening to this,
everybody's jolly.
We are in December. Go on back to that Carnival Christmas little mini season we dropped. We cover all that, discuss Fink the Eastside G. So you want to learn who he is, go check that out.
This season, we're talking the Pendulum comic and accompanying CDs and the all-encompassing CD.
Yeah.
Which we don't know if it comes in a cardboard case, if you could buy it by yourself, or if...
We have a week to figure that out.
Yes. We'll toss in bonus episodes before the wrap-up so that we make sure we can...
Get time to do it.
Yes. So, what's going on with you, Chris? Has Michigan won the Big Ten title?
Obviously.
Duh. What, in Illinois, Iowa has named fucking 4 teams. Iowa had no chance.
You know what the scary stat is with Iowa? When their punter punts
oh my God.
9 or more times in a game, they're like 10-1.
When they punt,
It's a crazy stat of when the punter punts like 9 or more times, they're almost undefeated.
I don't even understand how that's humanly possible. What's their average score? What their points per game? It's got to be brutally low, right?
Probably like 13 or 12. You know, it's a good stat.
15-0.
You know, that's right. This whole season, Brian Ferentz had the Brian Ferentz line at Iowa. The head coach of Iowa's son is the offensive coordinator, if anyone out there doesn't know. And he had a line.
No one out there knows, I can guarantee you.
He had a line he had to reach. He had to average to 25 points a game. 4 or 5 games this season, they realized that's physically impossible because he'd have to drop like 70 in one game to catch back up. You know who else couldn't cross that Brian Ferentz threshold line? A little guy named Ryan Day. Couldn't score 25 points against Michigan. Couldn't cross that line.
Did Mel Tucker cross that line?
He crossed the line for sure. He crossed, just like Santa Claus crossed the line.
In the Paradigm song?
Yeah. He crossed he tucked his tucky boy.
Paradigm dropped the line. Anywho.
Yeah. But this isn't a tucky boy podcast.
If it was, it'd be rated something very different. We're talking Skanta Claws.
Skanta Claws.
The 12th track here, 12th comic book into the Netherworld.
Yeah.
Did we talk about the name of the last comic?
We did. Cinco de...
Don't disrespect our Spanish speaking.
You could say it well. You say it.
Isn't it Dia de los Muertos?
Yes, you could say it well. Good job. I can't. I stumble on it.
I know. I didn't think. You only have a Polish tongue. All right, so we're talking Skanta Claws. Before we get into that, do we want to kill some time and go into the YouTube history?
Yeah,
or
we haven't done that in a minute. We got a little time.
All right, so let me pull that up here. As you may or may not know, Chris and I share a YouTube account to which sometimes we accidentally watch things or our family watches things on it, and then we sit here and critique it to see what the fuck the other one was doing. So, let's see.
Yeah.
Rich Eisen's not so humble reaction to Michigan's third straight win.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was fun to listen to. Let's do it again right now.
Lots of Michigan. Oh, this is going to be some funny ones here. Zug Island playing War Pigs at Gathering 2003. I watched that the other day.
Were you at the 03 one? I wasn't at that one.
I was at 03. I don't remember if I posted this. It's because War Pigs was the theme song to the
Survivor Series.
Yeah, so I posted thanks for putting Zug Island's song on WWE pay-per-view.
That was cool with that. I mean, that was a great theme to have for her. And they had that little siren kick in when the cage came out. That's hype. I was down.
It's nice when they do songs that are good and old and not just bullshit.
I enjoyed SummerSlam. They had that George Thorogood one, Born to Be Wild.
I hate Born to Be Wild.
I know, but it was fitting for
nice
that. It made it feel like a big event with that, big old song like that. It also wasn't George Thorogood. It was Steppenwolf.
Yeah, it's all the same. I would think we talked about that a couple weeks ago. There's a bunch of songs that are like that I absolutely hate.
Yeah,
Bad to the Bone.
Bad to the Bone's what I was thinking. I do hate that one.
The one that's that's not the name of it, but when the bullet hits the bone.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
I don't know.
The bullet hits the bone.
I just had the other one.
Now you're messing with a son of a bitch.
Yes. One bourbon, one shot, one beer.
Yeah.
They all sound the same to me.
Sir drinking music.
Pretty much. Let's see. I have a clip of Doc Gallows telling the fuck Dr. Death story. Have you ever heard that?
I think we talked about this, didn't we?
I don't know if we did. long story short, Gallows used to be Festus, and he was a tag team with Ray Gordy, who was Jesse.
Yeah.
They were in developmental, and Johnny Ace made them all buy. They didn't make them buy. They bought Dr. Death, Steve Williams' book, and made them read it.
Yeah.
And they took a quiz. Gallows already read it because he was a mark. So he took the quiz, 10 out of 10, boom. His partner, Ray Gordy, fucking looked at it, wrote his name on the top, and turned it in. Like 2 weeks later, they were up at TV taping.
Yeah.
Got called into the office, and they just got their fucking asses handed to them. And Gallows was like, I got a 10 out of 10. I don't know what the fuck you want.
Right.
And John Ace was like, oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. So then he leaves, and he listens. Like he goes, what? He's back, and he's like, starts laying into Gordy. And he's like, my goddamn father, when he died, Dr. Death owed my mother $10,000, never paid her. Fuck Dr. Death. And he's like, oh, fuck, here we go. We're both getting fired.
That's awesome.
And John Ace is like, well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. You're excused.
Oh, my mom, $10,000.
So just the fuck Dr. Death. Was,
That's awesome.
I don't know, is Ray Gordy alive? I hate to say that. I never see or hear him.
No,
around.
I don't know anything else about him.
But he fell off, or
Right.
he's not alive. Please check that for me.
Or maybe he just went in the civilian life.
I can't imagine. I also have a Kayfabe is Dead with Doc Gallows as Sex Ferguson.
Says he retired in 2010.
Jesus.
He's 44 years old right now.
Well, at least he's still alive, so
Yeah.
that's good. We should bring him to Astro.
Yeah, that'd really draw.
Jesse and Festus? Biscuits and gravy?
Oh, yeah, you're getting both of them in gimmick. Yeah, sure. Just bringing Ray Gordy as a guy.
Biscuits and gravy train? She got a bendy of him.
Get a bendy of them.
All right. Michigan football. Black Friday deals at Amazon.
I think I accidentally stumbled on that.
Lots more of Michigan football. How to do the sumo deadlift high pull.
Oh, look at you.
Pump lunge.
Is that the Mel Tucker?
That's a pump something. So yeah, that's me. Something we're going to talk about in the future. Something we're going to talk about next season.
Spoiler.
JBL Charge 5 not charging. Ultimate troubleshooting guide.
Oh, yeah, my Bluetooth speaker took a shit, doesn't charge anymore. So I think I'm going to switch to a Sonos. My buddy has that and says he digs them.
Couple instrumentals I was listening to, previewing for next season. Razor Ramon's Hall of Fame speech. I think I used that in an episode a couple weeks ago. Oh, I watched the Old Country Buffet training video.
Isn't it so good?
All this stuff is what we talked about and what I had to watch. Elvis Gearbox Anti-Drug PSA I watched. God, football. Rewatched Matt Cardona's Detroit the B-Town. It's a good one. Schizo to Rida.
Oh,
Smack
good friend. New single off of?
I don't know if it's new, but I watched it. Smack a Ho is the name of it.
Is it one word? Smack a Ho?
It is not. It's 3 separate words. Stone Cold returns to beat up the Alliance. We may be back into what we've talked about before. Mitch Hedberg, Norm.
Yeah, it was just heavy football this past 2 months.
I don't think it was on here. I forget what I was watching. But I saw a Norm clip today of him on Stern. Fucking... No one can tell a story like Norm.
Right.
It is so... I wish I could captivate someone for a story like Norm does. It's even just the story I told about fucking Ray Gordy. I felt like I was rushing it.
Yeah.
He takes his time and tells so many fucking stupid details that you do not care about.
He like draws stuff off so much.
It on. This joke was so fucking bad, but it was so long and perfect. It was just fucking... I love Norm.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever watch his last special?
Yeah, the Netflix or whatever it was.
Where it was just like him in front of his laptop.
Yeah, that was awesome. And the little round table after was so cool. Other than fucking David Letterman wouldn't shut the fuck up about I wonder how his beef was live.
Yeah, you're right. That was bad.
But yeah, that was fun, like seeing everyone else talk about him.
I've been watching, man, let's just jump into other shit we're watching. Since YouTube was quick. have been trying to plow through in the past, but I just picked back up. The Norm Macdonald has a show.
His old where he.
Well, he's got a bunch of them.
Yeah, like the podcast or no, a different one.
No, this is it's like an interview segment where it's him, his co-host, and one celebrity. And it's like 10 episodes on Netflix. Had like Drew Barrymore, Jane Fonda, M. Night Shyamalan, Chevy Chase, just random. But those are pretty fun.
Yeah, I haven't watched those. I was thinking the one like the podcast where you always have a guest on and you have to do the reading. Those commercial readings were so funny.
This has a little bit of that where they make them read a joke. But yeah, no, where they just...
He loses all his sponsors. He's so bad at it. It's so good.
Those are all funny.
The man grade, huh? Yeah. He's like,
about the
when I think he goes to Nick Sports Day, he's like, you buy that for your dad? He's like, my dad's not around anymore. Oh, that's fucking... I don't know what to say now. Like, we'll just go on this tangent. They're like, who's going to buy this now?
Those are going to be next. I got to watch all that shit.
Yeah, I just watched a compilation where he went through all the different things that he was selling, and then the next week he's like, yeah, we lost that sponsor.
I also watched fucking 2 years later Squid Games. Did you ever watch that?
No, I never got to that.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I've talked to a couple people about it. If you can get past the second episode, it's good.
Okay.
But that
There's so many of things that like came out like that where it got hot and everyone was on it and then just like disappeared. You like
because no one had anything to do and they're just like, oh, we gotta watch that and then be done with it. But
just there's so much too where like everyone's on in the next 20 shows and I'm like, I'm back here trying to catch up on Star Wars shows.
It's like the fucking Tiger King. If you didn't watch that the first week, it was over.
That was way too long. Talk about something that should have been an hour and 20-minute documentary, not fucking 8-episode drawn out thing.
So, yeah, Squid Games I enjoyed.
I finished The Bear. Did you watch that?
No.
On Hulu?
I don't have Hulu. Just only so many streaming services.
You got to toss around everyone's. Though Netflix is cracking down on that now, I've seen.
I tried to. I'm surprised. A couple weeks ago, I watched it and it was fine. And then this week, I tried to turn it on, and it's like, you're not at your current station or whatever. And I'm like, well, my dad ain't watching it, so fucking this is the new station. So.
Well, it's just like, there's not 90% of just my daughter watching shitty shows on there, so I'm like, I'm not paying extra to share it because I don't watch anything on this.
Is it cake or is it not?
I even watches that.
I know, I love it.
I mean, I'll get sucked in watching the reveals, but just the jokes in the show are so bad. But The Bear was awesome. Check that out.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a family in Chicago who one brother inherits his other brother.
The Bears.
Inherits his brother's restaurant, but the one who inherits it, like, he went on to become like this 5-star chef and all this and comes back to like resurrect the restaurant. Fucking comedy, but like pulls the heartstrings. Good ass one.
All right. I also my new thing is to go to the movie theater now.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Why, you just can't get out of the house?
I've been dying to find a 4-hour window to go see Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, have you not talked about that? I went and saw that.
Oh, yeah?
It's really long.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
That's fine, though. Give me more Scorsese, the better.
It's good, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Don't tell me it's okay.
It's good, but it's long.
Yeah.
So
I'm fine with that if it's him making it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would recommend it, but don't
at this
don't
point,
beat
I just
yourself up.
watch it when it shows up. I want to see that new Priscilla Presley movie too. That looks good.
I did see Napoleon.
Oh, how was that?
Not
long
bad.
Too also.
The 2.5, which is
not bad in current terms.
Yeah, compared to fucking the Killers of the Flower Moon, which is fucking almost 4.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was 2.5. I fell asleep for only like 2 minutes, but it was okay. It was interesting the route they took, and it's like there's little bits of funny parts in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the war parts were interesting and well done.
Yeah.
But it was really more about him and his relationship with what's his wife's name? Josephine? I don't know. I know how I pulled that, but I don't want to even go down that road. Fucking else, I don't care. Do you remember the old commercials for like the Adam? Like all the adult divorce association from that, like they were all on 97.1 or 11:30. It was always famous. There was like,
I do remember that you say that.
Abe Lincoln and Mary Todd, and then the one with Napoleon and Josephine. He goes, Josephine, like, nothing to lose your head over.
I forgot all about
that's
this.
the only reason I fucking remember that.
That's funny.
So, yeah, that's
a
what I
deep
was thinking
pool.
But yeah, that's because I listened to fucking sports radio for my
that's
entire fucking childhood.
That's the only reason we're doing this, really.
It really is. We haven't talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should get into that maybe if we do like the next season opener about our. But yeah, fucking sports radio was my life for that era.
Stoney and Wojo, local Detroit legends.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, movies. Yeah, so that was good. Next up, Hunger Games and Von Erich movie, probably.
Yeah. That comes out, Gary was telling me on his birthday, so we're going to try to go to that one.
That's literally like on Christmas weekend, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully I make that one.
Well,
Killers, I'm sure I can watch at home and it'll be fine.
Yeah, and it's going to take you forever to watch.
Right.
It'll just be fast
And
forward.
I can pause and go to the bathroom.
The problem with that, and I'm sure I've said this a lot, have you seen the previews for it?
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, it gives you too much of the story.
Yeah, like it gives you 90% of the movie.
Right.
Now you know, like, well, this is the problem.
Right.
Now, so, but it's okay. It's still good. It's just long.
Still Martin.
Still the
Martin.
There's a lot of people in that movie too. Who else? It's
Sturgill Simpson's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even know.
So is Jason Isbell.
I didn't know that. What do they play? Just random dudes?
Yeah.
Not musicians?
I seen a picture of Isbell in his outfit. He was like saying how he wanted to keep the hat and suit.
That's funny. I thought it was, who are the two? Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, I knew he was like a lawyer or something.
John Lithgow?
Oh, really?
I think was the other lawyer.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's what we were doing, and that's what we've been watching. So
yeah,
on to the next.
Now the news.
Now the news. We should say that this comic was on the newsstands. Are we saying in late January of 2000?
Yeah, well, as we've bantered back and forth, the month is December, but I think it was delayed.
I was going to say, I don't know that.
We'll say December of 2001.
That sounds right. So, that's when I was just looking at, I don't know what I was staring at. The comic came out in December of 2001, so that is the month we were talking about in pop culture. What was going on in December of 2001? Top movie in the month. We got a couple of them here.
Yeah.
Because big month, December, pumping out all the holiday
That is
specials.
true. That's like a big deal, is the Christmas movies.
The tail end of the first Harry Potter. It was like number one for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So the first week of December, it was still.
I think I've
one.
seen the first one, but that's it. I haven't seen any of the others.
I'm going to watch them eventually, but I have not. Did I? Yeah, we've talked about that. Anyways, Harry Potter number one. Fucking Sorcerer's Stone or Tale of the Goblet or whatever the fuck.
Tale of the Goblet.
No idea what they are. Next week, Ocean's 11.
Yeah, that's one I've never seen either. I know the remake of the old Rat Pack movie.
Those are good. Those are real good.
The old Rat Pack one's good.
I don't think I've ever seen those.
You know, it's a good old Rat Pack movie.
All of them?
Yeah, but what's the name of this one? But
all right, good story.
Peter Falk, Columbo himself, plays like a DA agent, and it's like Prohibition. And there's a scene where Dean Martin, I almost said Dean Malenko.
That'd be a great movie.
There's a scene where Dean Martin's singing Mr. Booze, and it's his like speakeasy blind pig he's running. He's like, B.O. Mr. Booze, and they're all dancing and singing, and the cops come, they're banging on the door, and like the bar switches, like all the booths turn in, and like the bar disappears and it turns into a church. And all of a sudden the cops all break in and try to break up the speakeasy, and there's just a priest there doing something. They're all sitting there all nice.
Jesus?
Columbo, Jesus himself, and Columbo's looking around, Peter Falk's looking around trying to crack the case. It's great. You get the Rat Pack and get
Columbo
in
time?
the movie. He's playing a cop trying to break up an underground beer ring. It's good times.
I'll put that on my list.
I got the DVD. I'll have to look at the name, wish it what it was. It's been years since I've watched it.
Thanks.
Sorry, I got excited.
Thanks for the movie review with a movie without a name. Also, number one, next week, Vanilla Sky.
Which one was that one?
Tom Cruise, Penelope Cruz, and maybe what's her name? The girl from The Mask. The girl
Cameron
from The
Crowe
Mask.
directed it, huh? Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
That's one of those movie posters from the early 2000s that doesn't tell me anything. It's just, here's a hunk picture of Tom Cruise.
Oh, hello.
Doesn't give me any.
Oh, that's not the picture. I was thinking, but yeah, you're right.
But I remember that name in that poster.
Yeah, I've barely seen it.
It's got a 43 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not terrible.
I would have thought it'd be better than that. And then to round out, I assume for Christmas week, the first Lord of the Rings.
Now that's a good one. That's great.
You into Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I watched them, but those are good.
I definitely saw all of those in the movie theater. The first three.
I saw them all after I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and I was hopped up on liquid Vicodin. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
All right.
All right.
Top singles, if you're a music fan. Family Affair by Mary J. Blige.
That's one I gotta hear.
Yeah, I don't know if
remember.
I'm familiar with that. You Got It Bad
I
by
remember that
Usher.
one. Usher. This is right before he dropped some bangers.
And then How You Remind Me by Nickelback.
Which one's that one?
How you remind me of what I really am.
See, they're coming to town, right?
I thought that was Creed.
Creed, whatever.
I don't. Fucking my boy Eric sends me every fucking reel of every Creed meme ever. And I'm
Why?
like, stop it. So much fucking Creed. Top albums of the month.
Yeah.
Weathered by Creed. Tells you what era we're in. And then Scarecrow by Garth Brooks.
Yeah, I was looking that up because I love me some Garth Brooks, but Scarecrow's one. I don't really remember.
Crow?
Crow?
Please tell me the cover is the Scarecrow.
No, it's just him looking like a cowboy sitting on his fence.
Shocking. Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the singles. I remember this one, the reissue in 2016 that came with More Than the Memory with, which was a hit in 2007. And Good Ride Cowboy, a tribute song to rodeo star Chris LeDuc. But, trying to go through. Oh, he's got a duet with George Jones. That's goody. Pushing Up Daisies, I remember that track. Sorry, just reminiscing about Garth Brooks over here.
I don't know anything they're talking about. What's going on in wrestling?
Yeah.
You have Chris Jericho becoming the undisputed champion.
That was a great pay-per-view to see.
Defeating The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night.
Yeah. That was pretty
Is that
cool.
Vengeance?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
Also, Dean Malenko retires.
That's crazy. He retired in 01?
That's a long time ago.
Right.
Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh.
December of 2001. Happy birthday to Billie Eilish.
That's wild. She got some bangers now.
In local sports news, the Lions beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
They are now 1-12.
There we go. Turning the corner.
That season, they end up 2-14.
Not bad.
Would you have known the quarterback if I didn't write it there?
No, I mean, I probably would have guessed it at some point.
Mike McMahon.
Of IWF fame.
Different Mike McMahon.
A.K.A. the Soul Taker.
So the Lions were well on their way to doing nothing.
Close to 0-16. It's a few years away, right?
Yep. And then in national news, Enron
Wow.
filed bankruptcy in December of 01.
Collapse is just around the corner.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
So that's the real news. Oh, no. Not a lot of Juggalo news.
No, and this is where you're going to yell at me because my Juggalo news started last week. Why are you going so deep into
No,
this?
I already yelled at you last week. God forbid we spread it out. But go ahead.
Well, I did that because
We already know why you did it.
in the Juggalo world, the album was delayed. So while it was on stands for the couple of months to start the year of 2001,
Why was it delayed? It was a Christmas song.
I don't know.
That's so I didn't put that together. That's
then you
funny.
got the Christmas song almost in February.
Oops.
Well, in February on 2/12, Blaze drops Foodang on
Da-da-da dang.
That was a banger.
Shit.
And on 3/8, Twisted starts the Mirror Mirror tour. So
Mirror, mirror.
we're on to the final stretch before the 6 drops. Is like the last little nuggets of what would you call this era? Pre-6, 6 the family era. Is this still part of the family? I feel like the 6th era should be a whole separate era.
Should be.
We'll get to that. But that should be a roundtable discussion. Eras.
We actually oh no, that was wrestling.
Yeah.
That we created the list.
Yeah.
I actually just looked through our spreadsheet of that, of like all
That
our
was
different
fun to do.
bullshits.
Yeah.
Like we're like fucking, because I saw someone make a list today of, I can't believe all the things that happened this year in wrestling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, remember when we used to keep track throughout the year?
Yeah, that was fun. I just don't watch wrestling anymore.
I would have to steal that list.
Maybe one day again.
In December of 2001, I went and saw Bare Naked Ladies at the Palace.
You seen them just earlier in this season.
Yeah, I did. Twice.
Big fan.
Opening Action Figure Party was the name of the band.
I thought you went to an opening action figure party.
Well, I wish. We have an action figure party every time we hang out. And since we're digging so deep, because...
Way deep underground.
Oh, I thought you have to check something?
No, I turned the brightness down, so I can't tell. I think we're still live.
I don't see it.
I hope so, because everyone wants to see this guy here.
All right. Since we're digging so deep, I also saw in February of 2002, Kid Rock and Hemigod in Toledo.
Say, I did not go to the Hemigod show.
Yeah, you probably didn't miss much.
Toledo.
But since you were also digging, what year is this?
December and January of 2001, 2002.
Oh, it's funny that I don't have the dates on here, and I should.
Yeah.
The first 3 dates of the Mirror Mirror tour.
You went to all 3?
Yeah, I have Mirror Mirror here. Royal Oak Music Theater.
I went to that one.
Toledo. And the Newport Hall in Columbus.
Look at you.
I swear me and Rex went all 3 back to back to back.
Yeah, I was at that Royal Oak one. That was fun.
I do not have the dates, but I have Mirror Mirror for all 3. Blaze, ABK, Zug Island opening. I remember that the Newport show is when I started giving out the Mirror Mirror sampler.
Okay.
We were kind of chasing that, and we just wanted to see Zug Island.
Yeah.
So
I wound up with that somewhere. I might have just got that on the trading boards, though.
what year are we talking? 2001?
Yeah. Did
we also talk about the Christmas party of 01?
We did not. Yeah, we did last episode. We mentioned it being in Hamtramck. We didn't go into it.
That was the wrestling.
Yeah, but I think I mentioned it right before the wrestling.
I don't think you did. Is that the Motor Lounge?
3rd annual Big Balls Christmas Party, Hamtramck, Michigan. I mentioned it.
Tail of the tape. We are talking the track Skanta Claws.
Tell us what you want.
Producer on this track? All right. Blank look from Chris. We don't know.
How do we miss that one?
I don't know.
Let's double check if Genius has it.
Well, while Chris does that, I will remind everyone that this track is 3 minutes and 42 seconds long. It is the 12th track in the Pendulum series, but if you got the tome, then it is track number 8. So
weird positioning.
Wedge it right in there. The other place that you can find Skanta Claws, other than climbing down your chimney and trying to steal your presents, it can be found on the Holiday Heat CD from Psychopathic Records.
Yeah. Which
came out, I don't know when, a little later on in the Juggalo world. I can look that up.
Okay.
Well,
2011.
Is what?
That
Holiday Heat?
Yes.
How the fuck did you get that so fast?
I got speed.
All right. But you didn't figure out, what was the other thing we were talking about?
Who produced SkantaClaws? I mean, should we just assume this is a Mike P? This is his era.
I guess. And yeah, because Sin is on it, so you might as well just assume.
And it has some rockiness to it.
All right, we'll go with Mike P.
Yeah. We'll double check. We'll try to verify before this wrap up.
We won't.
Maybe when we follow up with Mike P and we get him on again, we'll ask if he produced SkantaClaws.
He doesn't remember fucking SkantaClaws.
No one remembers. Do you think Jay remembers SkantaClaws?
I don't think anyone on this track remembers SkantaClaws. But while we're talking about that, people who are on this track,
right?
We haven't had a good
no rundown of features.
Yeah, no features in a while. So we have, who do we have? I'm on a different spreadsheet. We have Anybody Killer.
That's right.
We have the man they call Sin. Sin!
It's Sin!
We need Tony Schiavone fucking doing that.
Intro every time it goes out.
And we also have the group known as Twisted.
I mean, technically, Twisted's not on it. They're not singing or rapping. And technically, I don't know if any of them actually appear.
As themselves?
Yeah.
I think Monoxide
He does, yeah. I thought that was Alex Abyss, actually. So that was the one I didn't get.
Didn't know?
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
When I hear it, it's him, yeah, but it just, we'll get to it.
No, I want to hear.
I just assumed Platinum Plaque would want to be, Alex, the manager, would want a gold Platinum Plaque.
It's possible. Even in my other source here, it does not have who the producer was. So we are saying right now it is Mike Pay.
Wheezy.
All right. Good to know.
I'm upset that someone beat you to put Moondog Spot annotation on. No, it happened 7 years ago, so.
Yeah, I can't fault me for that.
Right.
All right. So let's get to the lyrics. We were talking Skanta Claws. We're going to dive into all the voices, all of the lyrics, all of the slurs.
There's one right out the gate here.
Yep. There is. Violent J.
Yep.
Has a little intro. Then he kicks. Check it out. Getting into verse number 1. This is classic Violent J. That's his cadence. It's his everything. Fuck Rudolph. The mutt owes me money. Him and
that
the
insert slur here.
Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Are you telling me to insert it in post? Jesus, what's wrong with you? Why would I do that? Did you just mouth the word to me?
I didn't do I did nothing here.
Okay.
Santa Claus.
It's Santa, bitch. Recognize the pipe.
Yeah.
Smoking on that North Pole, get it right. Does Santa have a pipe?
Yeah. This one right here's got a pipe in his hands. He puffs on a pipe.
Not when he's like
out doing his work.
Yeah, I don't picture like red suit Santa Claus with a pipe.
After I think once he's relaxing after a long day's work, he enjoys a pipe. Let that North Pole get right.
It's the middle of August, piping hot, and I'm here looking like Moondog Spot. Yeah. Moondog Spot, if anyone doesn't know, wrestler from, I'll say, the 70s and 80s. Looked very homeless.
Looked really cool.
Cut off jeans. Yeah. Crazy ass beard, wild hair.
Known for his tea party on TNT with the Bulldogs and. It's a great episode of Tuesday Night Titans.
I started rewatching all those. So he's talking about. What's he talking about? It's the middle of August.
He's saying, as you get to the next couple lines, it's August. He's sitting back home and no one gives a shit about him until they want their gifts. He's upset that he's just forgotten about through them summer months.
But who's forgotten about?
That Santa Claus is.
You were about to say Moondog Spot.
That's why he's looking like Moondog Spot. He hasn't groomed his beard, gotten ready to get out and give them gifts.
So Jay is playing the part of Santa. I guess he is. Yeah. He's saying, I didn't pick
Santa,
up on that.
bitch, recognize the pipe.
He's saying, like, I'm Santa.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Nobody thinks about old St. Nick until they want some shit.
Uh-huh. I've got your gift, a brand new hatchet. Let's see if your back can catch it.
That's J-line for sure.
I feel like that's in the comic coming up. Maybe it was in the last one.
Happens in every scene. I know that much.
This year, Santa Claus gets reckless, leaving your neck piece headless. Yeah. Insinuating that he is chopping off your head.
This is almost like, I just watched some of this the other day. Santa Sleigh with
Goldberg.
Did you ever see that?
No.
I was over.
I'm familiar with it. I know. I can picture where you are.
I was over for a friend of the pod, Steve's house. Busted out the VHS, and he's like, "That's the start." They blew all their money on this intro. The intro has James Caan in it. Fucking. What comedians are in it? It's like two well-known comedians. the nanny, Fran Dresser. There's like a round table of all these big names. Like James Caan being the main one is crazy. And then they're all bickering. They're like a shitty family on Christmas Eve dinner. And then Goldberg comes in and just wrecks all of them. Just kills them all.
Nice.
But this is what it kind of reminds me of. He's playing Goldberg's character on Santa's Sleigh.
And he looks just like Goldberg.
They're both wrestlers.
They're both Hall of Famers.
Should be.
They're both GCW. So then we get the chorus.
Yeah.
Choruses always start with this song.
Yeah.
With a nice little intro from Sin. And then a what different characters
Tell
want.
us what you want for Christmas this year.
It's just like Sin. You sound just, it's like we're here with them. What you want. So
That's Jay
we're,
doing the what you want.
So we're going to go through each one of what each person wants. Jed Thumpman.
Yes.
Your boy.
That's first ballot Hall of Famer on Juggalo characters is Jed Thumpman. He's one of my favorites.
He wants a hydraulic pump.
Shit, hydraulic pump.
And what you want.
Another Hall of Famer.
Jenny.
Yes.
Jenny's a Hall of Famer. How many people are in the Hall of Fame? First ballot.
I mean, right now, these two both are.
But I mean, do we get like 4, 5?
Yeah, what would the first class be?
Yeah.
4.
Jenny, for
Jenny
sure.
and Ched. Ched gets my vote.
I have a problem.
With Ched?
No, well, yes.
Wait, how do you say?
So if we have 4,
Yeah.
As soon as I say these names, you're going to be fucking mad.
Yeah.
It's Moon Glorious count.
Yeah.
Does Florida Joe count?
Yeah.
Well, then we're done.
There's our class.
Dun, da, 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 do. Welcome to the first annual Juggalo Hall of Fame character class 2023. Please welcome to the stage Jenny. Being giving Jenny her award. The guy who sat in front of her in chemistry class,
Yes.
Monoxide.
We need to get this.
There's got to be someone else that we're missing.
Well, yeah. Maybe I jumped the gun, but nonetheless.
Jed Thumpman not in there. I would take him out.
I love Jed Thumpman. Fucking gets hit in the head with a frying pan at...
That's speculation at best.
He shows up in Stranglemania 2 and he drives a wrecker. You tell me that's not the same guy?
Stranglemania 2?
Yeah. He's like, that's hot. This got cubic zirconium running through. He talks about the tried barbed wire. I'm pretty sure that's Jed Thumpman. Now I have to listen to all the Juggalo shows to go through and make notes of everything Jed Thumpman says.
I've talked about that too, but yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody, tell us what you want. Family size bucket of chicken.
Who says that?
Big T.
Big T. Oh, yeah. He shows up in the Cryptic collections.
Is it Cryptic? It's Psychopathics from Outer Space.
I thought he shows up in another Cryptic too, I think.
Maybe.
Which one is the skit where he's getting in the car? He's like, hey, Mondo, pinching off him. Give me a little seat.
That's Psychopathics from Outer Space. It's after Sleepwalker.
Yeah. That skit's so good.
Monoxide's like, yeah, can my cousin... He says...
Yeah, my cousin, Big T.
Can my cousin come with us to go get conies?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I never picked up on that. That's like, oh,
hey,
shit.
Mondo, cover me, beer. Fly my water back home. Whatever he says.
Move over just a little bit.
We'll pitch off a little side here.
So he wants a big bucket of chicken.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. So do I.
Yeah, that sounds good right now. I'm hungry as fuck. Verse number 2.
Yeah.
Anybody killer.
Yeah.
ABK, as we call him. Merry fucking Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Got my axe wrapped up, bloody ribbons and bows.
Pure ABK cadence, that little like bouncing sound he does.
Santa hat with my name on it, cocked to the side.
Yeah.
As I flip my page. Fat sack of the pine trees, so I can get high.
You know what I do love about like this era of their Christmas songs? Like
that they're all about weed?
Yeah, well, again, they always reference like they used pine trees for weed. Now, you know, just fun visuals of Christmas time they sprinkle into their degenerate lifestyles.
Why is it degenerate?
I know. I knew the second I started saying that.
Wow. So everyone out there, why are you touching my feet, by the way?
I'm stretching. I don't frown upon it. I partake here and there.
So everyone who we know that legally takes part in such things and has jobs and families and pays their mortgages, you're saying that they're... So Kevin's a degenerate, Chris was a degenerate. Steve's a degenerate. Madrox and Monoxide are degenerates.
Sorry, Madrox already got you upset one time. I said you got a tiny dick, so I didn't mean that. I knew I fucked up when I said that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Andrew, a degenerate.
I just meant their juggalo-ness. They sprinkle in all the fun holiday. That's all I want to say is they sprinkle in fun holiday flavor.
Rex is a degenerate.
Now you're ruining the vibes of this Christmas party.
Veronica's a degenerate. I don't know if Veronica partakes. I assume she does.
I thought you were saying I don't know if she's a degenerate.
No, she would admit that she's a degenerate, but I don't know if that's why.
I'm sorry, everybody. I fucked up.
Fuck. CM Punk coming back really got to you.
Yeah, this should be you calling people out.
Don't turn it on me. You're the one that said it.
Red bag of goodies for all the girls and boys.
Like a 9mm. Fuck toys.
Fuck toys.
Why would you give a kid a 9mm? That's a gun. I don't know if you know that.
He just says, oh yeah, never mind.
It's December 25th, baby. Jingle my balls.
See, again, you sprinkle in a little fun holiday flavor with some degenerate stuff.
Okay. Handing out yellow snow cones to all of y'all. Yellow snow cones?
Yeah.
Peed on them?
Yeah.
That's degenerate.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Finally. See?
For all of you that participate and partake in fucking piss snow cones, and yes, you're degenerate. This year, I believe Santa Claus went crazy. Caught his ass slanging rocks to my old lady. Now, this line I don't think is right in the thing. We haven't had one of these in a while.
No.
Santa and Snowman bringing under this shit? Like, he says it so fast.
Yeah.
It's like there's another syllable in there, but I'm like, I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, I have to listen again now.
Happy Hanukkah, motherfucker. Suck my dick.
That we know what he says.
So, that's that.
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, you're right. It's got that little quick cadence to him.
The
beat's good on this.
Where he jumps around.
We haven't really talked about the beat here. Is nice.
And it changed. Again, this even goes back to Carnival Christmas, where it changes up. Like, the hooks come in summer. Like, and we'll get to it. They start singing, like, a Christmas classic in there. Like, I always love how the Christmas songs are, like, a bunch of shit's going on in them.
I was trying to figure out what they were doing, but each one that Sin does is a classic song, but not his lyrics.
Right.
But the background is. But I'm so bad at that, I couldn't pick up on what they were. So. And
they did that back with, Red Christmas and Santa's a Fat Bitch, I think. Kicks it too. Yeah.
Christmas.
I think it just makes it more than just one song. It's like a big holiday extravaganza with all of it happening in there. It's fun.
Matt Riddle is a degenerate. Rob Van Dam is a degenerate.
Come and tell us what you want
for Christmas. No. Now, how does he do this one?
Come and let us know what you want for Christmas time.
Is that what this one is?
Yeah, it's
Slaying song, Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Good job. I have to sing the whole thing.
What was the first one?
Christmas. It's too short.
Yeah. It's we'll get to it.
No, we won't.
Give me a second.
Tell us what you want. Or what you want. Yeah. Where's my fucking brother?
Noah Gallagher right here?
I would never have picked up on that.
Well, I remember that on the Juggalo show, him playing that character.
As everyone may or may not know, Noel Gallagher is the one of the people in Oasis.
They notoriously hate each other.
Yes.
You know who loves Oasis?
Jeremy Kahn.
Cousin Aaron.
Really?
Loves them.
I like Oasis.
I don't mind them. It just does not match his personality to me at all.
Their one big CD is really good. Yeah. I always play that.
All right. I like Blur when it came to like the British rock bands. That was the one I would jump with.
All right. And what you want? A big chocolate donut.
Now, who is that?
No clue. Do we think it's Violent J? But is that a character?
But not a character, yeah.
Not just one that I know.
No.
If you know, chocolate donut.
Tell us.
Put it in the comments below. If you are ever watching this on YouTube.
It sounds like a... he's trying to play a character of a person.
Go on. Explain.
It's just
I'll lay back.
His tone, his voice sounds like he's trying to be someone of a certain sexual orientation.
I didn't know that you could tell a sexual orientation by someone's...
I can't tell,
type.
but sometimes people, especially in the early 2000s, like to use a voice to try to pretend to be a character of that ilk.
What do they do to their voice to make it sound like that? I don't understand.
You just did it. Do it again.
I didn't do anything.
You did it earlier.
Are you saying that I sound like that?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about that.
So he tries to sound like a 600-pound man? Hey, he doesn't need help sounding like that, especially in this era.
That got me.
All right. Well, good to see.
Tell us what you want.
The Yanks to win a fucking series.
Yeah.
I just wrote the Bambino Boys.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd assume they're New Yorkers with that accent.
Yeah.
And it sounds like one of them. Yeah. One of the Bambino
They didn't
boys.
have another name, did they?
They all have names on there.
I feel like there's two similar groups of voices that they did, and they weren't... I don't know. But
There's
I think
Bambinos in another group of those characters.
But I always just call them the Bambinos.
Yeah. And on there, they're like Tommy, and like they're just like random surnames.
That's all from the
Purple Show,
right?
yeah. Fucking, I love those characters.
Then we got Sin coming back in. I forget what's the cadence of this.
Time you will have it all. This is the
we were just
God
singing
rest ye merry gentle. That's what he's doing. And Christmas time you'll have out fun and cheer. He's doing the God rest ye merry gentleman cadence on this one.
And Christmas time we'll all have much fun and holla cheer. We were singing that all before. How do we not know that? All right. Verse 3.
Yeah.
Shaggy 2 Dope, who is one half of the Insane Clown Posse.
That is who he is.
Ring-a-ding-ding, go the sound of my sleigh bell. So now he... Okay, now we need to go back.
Yeah.
Violent J
was Santa Claus.
was Santa Claus. ABK was not Santa Claus.
Dude, he's just a guy.
This year, I believe Santa Claus went crazy.
Yeah.
So...
Caught her, yeah. So he's just a guy out there. But he was handing out gifts.
Well, so are you. That doesn't mean you're Santa Claus. So does that mean that Shaggy's Santa?
Well, so far it seems
we'll find out.
Yeah.
Ring-a-ding-ding, go the sound of my sleigh bell. Reindeer fly crooked.
Because I drunk as hell.
His cadence here is real funny.
Yeah, it sounds old school Shaggy.
It's quality Shaggy, but it's real close to being the off the rails, not like on beat or anything, but it's still fun right here. That's how we do when we got shit to do. After all, it's Christmas Eve. An event to hook all these little Richie bitches up real nice.
No Sega, no Donkey Man. Fuck Old Spice.
So what's Donkey Man?
No.
It's supposed to be like Donkey Kong. And Old Spice is just fucking the deodorant?
Well, is this when Old Spice started getting popular as like a body spray maybe? It's very, either way, it's very...
Like, why doesn't it just say Grey Poupon? I mean, is that where he's going with this?
It doesn't rhyme with nice. As you said, getting close to getting off the rails.
Yeah, now we're getting off the rails.
Yeah.
The beat picks up a little bit, and now he, like, double times it of what he's bringing to everyone. A hooker for little Jimmy. Our Truth would not like that.
Truth not approving.
A hooker for little Jimmy. Timmy got some Hennessy. So he's giving a kid Hennessy. Santa puff a Jimmy and a mini fuck Kenny. Georgie. Instructions for a seance.
Oh, he got him the Dark Lotus Tales from Lotus Pod book.
Well, that's why he recreated the group with the other four. He just gave George
Georgie. Recreated the other. I'm like, well, where are you going with this?
He just gave George the fucking the map
to remake Lotus.
He gave him the Necronomicon. And Sam ain't getting shit but 2 dead parents.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is
That's
fucked
sad.
up. That's fucked up that we know a Sam that has 2 dead. Come on now, what the fuck? Come on, Shaggy.
Come on, Shaggy.
Fucking piece of shit.
Hey, but he resurrects. He saves himself here with a little Southwest reference.
Sam's a degenerate, according to you, by the way. And now it's back to the Southwest Pole, which is a really funny line. Now it's back to the Southwest Pole. All SkantaClaws got for Christmas was coal. What the fuck does that mean? I was just going to say, we haven't talked about the title.
Skanta Claws, yeah.
So is that just like the name of like a dirty Santa Claus? Like your skanky claws?
I remember when this came out and seeing that title, and I thought it was going to be like almost like a Krampus. Like he was a monster character, like a Santa with like big claws. And like it's going to be like a murder song. Like,
yeah.
You know, Santa's out killing people. And I guess Jay does a little bit, but...
So what does that last line even mean? All SkantaClaws got for Christmas was coal.
He got coal himself? I don't know. Because he's a shitty...
Makes no fucking sense. That just threw the whole thing off.
Yeah, kind of just ends randomly there, but it's a Christmas reference. What are you going to do?
And then, so next you have Sin starting the chorus again with the classic old Oh Christmas Tree.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want? What do you... And then it gets cut off.
Yeah.
Like strangled.
What you want? We didn't mention how the way Jay says, what you want? Sounds so funny.
What you want?
It's like he's doing an impression of himself.
I said, what do you want for Christmas?
A little peek at your butt.
Big Grim Tim?
Yeah. He's a fun one. Not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but
no.
He's fun.
Oh, we have one coming up I have a question about. And what you want? A Craftsman socket set.
Just sounds like an old man, right?
Yeah.
Like a Craftsman socket set.
Everybody, tell us what you want. There. Is this really what they say?
A whole elephant?
Whole elephant? It's like so weird.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Just a loud noise.
No idea. And then we keep going. Not just the three. Now we're moving along. What you want? Some ice on my gold fronts.
Yeah.
Your boy, Lil Poot.
That's right.
Or Stankin' Poot characters.
That's tough because they're from the movie, but they also appear in things like this. Like they're...
I hate that shit. I absolutely hate them.
Just Stankin' Poot?
No, all four of them. All of them, except for Blaze when he's the fucking casket.
You just hate big money hustlers and rustlers in general? Do you hate the movie and them, or do you hate like when that came out, everyone would just, all the juggalos in the crowd and the conventions would act like that and be annoying? Because I enjoy I enjoy the movies for what they are, but I can see that being annoying, especially when like the Magic Ninja chant started and people would do all the Putin skits hanging out.
Welcome to Mudbug, man.
Yeah, you tell me you hate that?
I hate the foot.
I think I like rustlers more than
now that we're talking about it. Yeah. All right, and what you want? Jay on ketamine.
Yeah, that's really future Jay.
Oh, we're never getting the interviews that we want. Everybody, tell us what you want. Yeah. Monoxide saying a platinum plus plaque?
Yeah, real random. It's just him as himself. No one else shows up as I thought it was Alex Abyss at first, but yeah. Re-listening, it sounds like Monoxide. Yeah.
And what you want?
Yeah.
Moon Glorious.
Yeah. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Top ballot. And what you want?
Oh, I guess Sin shows up as himself too.
Yeah. Sinful Christmas.
Yeah. But he's got to plug himself. He's a new guy on the block.
He does. Everybody, tell us what you want.
Now here we go.
Now Florida Joe just rambles on.
He's like the Andre the Giant of the Hall of Fame. He just goes in his own class. Just Joe.
You just want to squeeze someone else in, so you're trying to get him alone. Tell you right now, the boys are 3, 4, 4. I love
this. 3, 4, 5 feet. I can't understand a word he's saying.
No, not at all.
There definitely says 4 or 5 feet because that's there. But then,
and he ends with throw me a beer.
Yeah, good times.
SkantaClaws.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, it goes in with all the other Christmas tracks I like by them.
Like what?
The ones we discussed previously, Red Christmas and Santa's a Fat Bitch. And was there one more?
There's 4 of them on there. Red Christmas, Santa's a Fat Bitch, Santa Kill Us.
Yeah, that's fun. And then the Twisted one that comes out around this time. That's fun.
There's a bunch.
It gets really bad fast, though.
You know which one I don't hate is the sad. Is it called the Sad Christmas?
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up.
You like
one.
the emo shit?
I do.
For Christmas, they gotta be happening party tracks.
Well, not everything's all happy-go-lucky.
I mean, Blue Christmas is great. Mama Loved the Roses. That's on a Elvis Christmas one. That's a real sad one. So I guess there can be. There's that one about that kid who wants to buy his mom a pair of shoes and he's fucking poor and he can't buy them.
Probably because he spent all of his degenerate money on weed.
You're not gonna let me live this down, huh?
On the devil's lettuce.
Okay, let's move on to the comic book, you piece of shit.
It's not my fault that you were the only one who voted down legalizing marijuana in the state of Michigan.
I did not. I voted for it. I purchased it in the state of
It
Michigan.
was all, they're like, coming in, 237,000 votes for yes and one for no coming out of Garden City, Michigan.
Only one coming out of Garden City.
Fucking, I can't believe you.
Let's find out how the pendulum ends.
Comes from the earth.
God made it. Men use it. Governments put people in cages for it. Remember that one?
No, I don't remember that one.
That old Corporate Avengers song.
Fucking Steve from Pittsburgh remembers it. Oh, he's not a degenerate. Well, he just wears cottonmouth shit.
He just likes Cottonmouth.
Yeah, that makes him a degenerate.
Did he like Corporate Avenger?
I don't know. That's a good question.
We'll find out when he listens to this episode, I guess. If that pops him or not.
Yeah. Steve, do you like Corporate Avenger? Text me right now.
Did I ever tell you when I almost got beat up by an old man for my Corporate Avenger shirt?
No, I thought you were going to say when you got kicked off the stage by tax.
Yeah, I've told that one. But I was at a local festival, you know, had the voting doesn't work shirt.
This is the Sweetest Mary of the pierogi?
No, this was at St. Raphael's.
That's my
Sweetest Mary of
second
the
guess.
pierogi.
Isn't that the name of it?
It was just called Sweetest Mary's Pierogi Festival.
That's what I said.
Sweetest Mary of the pierogi. It was right after 9/11, right around this time, and I was wearing a voting doesn't work shirt, and for whatever reason he thought it was like anti-US stuff, and he wanted to fight me, drunk, yelling at me. I'm just a kid. Wearing a Corporate Avenger shirt.
Just a kid.
I legally can't vote yet. Leave me alone.
That's really funny, actually.
So, here we are.
Oh, yeah. I was just I zoned out already, assuming
It was done.
You were going to go into your thing, but
So,
I guess we got to set it up. Wow.
The pendulum.
Pendulum episode, not episode.
Issue
Pendulum
12.
Issue 12. Into the Netherworld. Because they have entered the Netherworld.
Yeah.
Oh, don't they call it the Nether Void?
The Nether Void of the Shadow Walkers.
Shadowlander?
Comes from Shangri-La, the Great Malenko. Shout out to Alice Cooper for that sweet intro.
Shout out to Cheap Trick for not being on it. Anyways.
Yeah.
Into the Netherworld.
You know what I just realized looking at this cover? It's Kilgore's eye. Kilnor's eye.
What did I say?
I just thought it was like a circle they were in with just like they just filled in with
Circle something. Riddle Box came back.
yeah.
Tick, tick, tock. Riddle Box.
I was gonna say he shows up on the cover. He definitely did not fall down with all of them into the Nether Void.
Yeah, that is weird. Like, yeah, I wouldn't pick up on what the middle
Yeah,
of the
but
eye
you can
was.
see his like eyebrow there.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's a cool cover.
That's not the cover that I have.
Yeah, there's a variant which we didn't discuss last week, which was a split cover.
Really?
Yeah, last week had Jay on one cover and Shaggy on the other. You put them together, it's a collage.
I've never seen that either.
Yeah, so we fucked that up last week.
Is this actually, like, this is a together of what the whole thing looks like,
Yeah.
but it looks like the whole comic.
Yeah,
so.
because there's a variant. So that was the variant cover.
I've never heard of those.
Yeah. This
All
is
right.
the standard, I believe.
Everybody.
Tell us what you want. Tome!
This season to be over.
So, we are here, the final chapter
Someone to answer our emails.
of the pendulum. Well, it's the holidays. They're a little busy.
I didn't send it. I'll do it tonight.
Oh, I thought you did already.
I didn't want to do it over the holiday season.
That makes sense. So, how did we get here into the Nether Void, you might ask?
This is the end of the line, Juggalos. We're all out of time.
That's right.
Looks like we're all out of time, brother.
So, this all began Southwest Detroit. Started with a crooked cop and a crooked mayor
Jesus.
who are under the payroll of Kilnor.
We only have 2 minutes of your spooky
Kilnor,
music.
who we thought was just a bad, crooked businessman selling drugs in Southwest Detroit, but it soon come to find out he was the Nethervoid demon himself, Kilnor. Not Kilnor Industry, man. Kilnor, the underground demon.
Or Kilgore, as we like to call him.
And he, I believe, sent a bunch of demons to destroy Jesus' church. I don't remember why. It was a long time ago. Over 2 years ago.
Or 4 days ago in the Juggalo lore.
But he sent the demons. They destroyed Jesus' church. He
Butt tails and
also
all.
healed Shaggy Two Dope. We found out Jesus has magical powers. Jesus has magical powers. He heals Shaggy. Shaggy and Jay decide, you know what? We need to go back and save Jesus. They save him. He says, you know what? You saved my life. I'm here for the ride. I'm here to fight to the end. End times is here. I'm here to save the world with you, wicked clowns. I'm hopping in the car. Where are they going to head to? They're heading all the way to Arizona. That's right. Like where Kilgore Industries is located. And on their way there, you know what else happens?
Willie Nelson is a degenerate. So is Snoop Dogg.
You got me really nervous when you're going to say Willie Nelson at the is. And that was,
as I'm scrolling through my phone.
yeah. This was about to turn into a tribute episode real fast.
Remember? God, there was a string of like every wrestler dying.
Yeah.
And it was like, it had to be when I was at Intra and you were at the wheelchair place,
Yeah.
right? It was always like, who's going to text the other one first? It's like, oh, fuck.
We just start with, oh no, and we have to guess.
Please, no.
Yeah, you scared me. Back to the story at hand. On their way to Arizona, stop at Wichita, kill some. I was going to say rednecks. They kill some white supremacists and neo-Nazis. And they also realize
Kill some guys who were killing groundhogs.
that old boss hog himself. Wichita is a cesspool of the wicked and the damned. Everyone smokes weed there. They decide, you know what?
Jesus Christ.
The Carnival of Carnage needs to arrive. The Carnival of Carnage comes to town, kills everybody, sends them all into the Nether Void.
Doesn't kill them all.
They decide, you know what? Before we end Kilnor himself, we have to have some Fago and Ned. And they stop having some Fago and Ned. But they also run into Twisted, who at that time was sent by Kilnor to warn them of what's happening. They decide, you know what? We don't want to work for Kilnor. We want to work for Jackson, this big motherfucker we met down the void.
We were at the gym and we were like, that motherfucker, we'd follow him. His plan.
He's got a good workout plan. So
He knows how to do the
they
fucking
join him.
kettlebell presses.
And as ICP's enjoying their Fago and Ned in a hotel high above a high tower, the Stress Squad hired
You realize you were so far fucking off this whole thing, but keep going.
hired by Kilnor. They arrive, blow up the whole hotel. The the Wicked Clowns escape. They get back on the road. They drive to Tempe, Arizona. They're there last week fighting Kilgore inside the high towers on his level 56. Street Squad, they arrive. Mr. Green and everyone, they show up.
What's in your thing that you're sipping on?
Just water.
I don't believe that. For a
They
second.
battle all through the Kilgore Industries, and Kilgore says, you know what, it's time to end this. Cuts open the hole in the ground. I see, god damn it, the Wicked Clowns. The Dark Carnival.
Thank God we're
Street
still
Squad.
recording this.
They all come crashing through in the Nether Void, and that's where we are. That's where we're at for the final battle inside the Nether Void.
What was the Booski of the week?
Should have been eggnog.
Because you are fucking trashed.
I'm just tired. I'm still drunk from Ohio State 2 weeks ago.
You had that in such the opposite order. I don't know if you did that purposely or not.
No,
But
I was just trying to go from the top of my head without reviewing.
you fucked that right up. But that's okay.
You're over there playing Supercard.
I am playing Supercard. I'm playing TLC.
I thought you were looking up the timeline.
No, I don't care about this shit.
Okay, well, here we are. Welcome to the Nether Void. That's what Kilnor says. You ready?
I guess if we have to be. Welcome to the Netherworld. The first fucking words, welcome to the Netherworld.
I said Nether Void.
Oh, yeah, no, it's Nether. Yeah, I thought in the other ones it's Nether Void.
No, I just kept saying it after you
I know
asked
you
for
did,
us.
but yeah, no, I got confused. All right. So the butt demons are here.
Yeah.
Everyone just standing around, staring at Kilnor.
Ringmaster's sleeping as he's standing, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, see that tall one?
Yeah.
It's weird. All the little faces in the background. Spooky. I brought you here for a purpose. Oh.
Ringmaster says, ... I have one.
He turned it around. He looked at Ringmaster like, I have a purpose,
I have a purpose,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Blah, blah. You're in my world now.
Yep.
That's pretty much what he says. Jay says, yeah, whatever. Scaly ass. You want to stop flapping your bitchy lips and make a move. Pause. No one says anything.
Kilnor's like, you were fazed by my big speech?
Yeah. Is anyone listening to me? Jesus talking about he's the Lord, blah, blah, blah.
He does not say he's the Lord. He says the power of God is with me always, and only through him that I can help destroy you.
We're almost done with this. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Look around you, little men. You're in my world. He said that already.
I'm the god down here. He's very upset. Ringmaster's just no-selling everything he's saying. Look at him.
I know. I love
yelling
him. To prove my strength, I will start with a demonstration on your tall circus friend. Fucking Ringmaster's face, hilarious.
Yeah.
I tweeted that, or I put that in our story the other day.
Look at Jay. No, you don't.
Jay fucking takes a bullet for...
Yeah.
He's not running.
No.
Takes a bullet right to the chest.
Boom. Hunched over.
Wounded flesh. Good eats. Why Ringmaster just fucking was it? Look at Ringmaster's hands, by the way.
Yeah. He only got 3 fingers in that one. Oh, yeah, because he just does that.
Yeah. So he cuts off some heads of demons.
Yeah.
He always has his funny little font.
Yeah. I like that he gets his own font.
But then Jay is okay. So Jay...
He just got a fire blast to the belly, but it looks like maybe it's just enough energy to knock him over.
So why was he worried about fucking Ringmaster getting hurt?
He just likes the Ringmaster. He doesn't want his buddy to get hit.
Ringmaster. Why did it take us that long to do that? Kilnor still bitching. Calling everyone bugs.
We also didn't point out that Ringmaster says he's now him and Jay are even. Because remember, he didn't want to help him, but now they saved him. He's like, okay, now we're even. I'll help you.
I'm glad that they're together.
Yeah, made up.
Kilnor just getting more and more teeth by the day.
And getting whiter. Look at that fucking shoulder width.
God damn, look at those traps.
Did you notice this though? One of the demons says, "When I was immortal, I used to kill children. Now with my big size, these men seem so much little like delicate children." So it was. These are all the evil people up in Earth who came down and became these demons.
They've been cursed to have little butt tails.
So ICP actually, the Wicked Clowns actually made matters worse for them when they killed everyone in Wichita, because that just helped expand the army down in the Netherworld.
Yeah, I guess so. Listen, bitch boys, I don't care what happens or who gets fucked up or ripped apart. All I know is, no matter what, this fat piece of shit devil is gonna die.
Pokes a little demon guy in the nose.
Yeah, why does he hate him so much? He does what you love, talking about he's gonna cut his intestines and play jump rope with him.
Yeah, that's all fun visuals. You like the little Kill Bin Laden cartoon in the corner?
Yeah, very strange. You got the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, just a fun patriotic nod to trying to catch Bin Laden at the time.
Little nod to 9/11.
Definitely of the time.
Oh yeah, I mean that's 100%.
I know, just funny like seeing it like super random to toss in there, but everyone was feeling patriotic at the time.
They were.
Look at Jay at the bottom there.
Oh.
Not like you when I was reading the description of the story.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we should go as ICP in the Chaos Comics for Halloween.
Chaos Comic ICP for Halloween next year. It's a good call.
They're all surrounded, and Jay says, "All right," and then Well, Cole.
He pulls the Brock Lesnar.
Here comes the pain. Starts axing motherfuckers.
Spirit Squad starts. I forgot they were there. Started unloading on them as well.
Shaggy takes out one of their feet.
Take care, bitch. There's danger afoot. Nice little pun.
I got it.
And then the battle ensues. Look at everyone. Got Ringmaster cutting off heads.
Kilnor. Blah, blah. Time to smoke these roaches.
Fish, fish, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I like the noises that the Ringmaster makes when he spins.
Oh, God, so many pages. Blah, blah.
Did you see Jay hit the one demon in the balls?
Is that where it says bullseye?
Yeah. Oh, we haven't seen this in a while. At least we didn't pick up on a little ICP just randomly in the page. Spelled out in blood or
oh, yeah, I didn't
fire.
see that. Good job. Arr. This is where it starts getting fucking confusing for me.
Yeah.
So, the Spirit Squad throws a grenade in one of their bellies of the demon. One of the Spirit Squad's fallen over the edge.
Yeah.
Firing
That's
the hole.
Mr. Green himself. Looks like he's hanging on.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what he does.
Have his
That's
blue
a
blocker
ponytail.
shades on.
Yeah, or his man bun.
He's so happy to see the demons in the bottom. When he says, "Greetings, gentlemen," look at that smile on his face.
So happy.
Slashes them, and then here comes Shaggy to help lift him up, and from behind, Kilgore power blast. This one, unlike Jay, this one went right through Shaggy. Blew a hole right in his chest. He says, "I'm outie."
You can see right through him. Shaggy falls right off the cliff.
Yeah.
Shaggy's no more. So now you have the Spirit Squad and Jesus talking about, I don't know, trying to unite their attack on more demons.
Oh, who do we see in the distance? Watching what's happening.
Oh, we got Twisted and Vampiro.
Child of the wretched, wicked, whatever the fuck he says.
Fucking there he is with his Juggalo deck.
Yeah.
All in its fucking glory.
Twisted looking a little bit closer to Twisted, maybe?
On that first panel, yes. The second one, not so much.
Then they go right back to their weird demon form with a little finger nub hair.
Nubby heads. All right, so Jackson's like, yeah, I don't want Kilnor to win the war. Who knows what would happen? Madrox, I think, says our time is limited. The other clown is sure to die. Should we even the odds? The next panel, they just grin.
They got Shaggy, or not Shaggy, they got Jay. They're trying to rip his body apart. He says, "Hey, watch out, those don't come off."
That's funny.
And here they comes, Twisted. Boom, the sickles, right to the dome.
Twisted saving the day.
Maybe they'll save the day one day in the future.
In this comic?
Yeah.
And then I love the little one of Jay on the left there. Look at his eye. Just
giant demon trying to hit him with a bone.
Violent J saying to Twisted,
Yeah.
"Thanks, ninjas. Sorry about kicking you in the face the other day. I'm glad you guys don't hold any grudges."
There's a little screen capture to take. You haven't seen my too dopey friend, have you?
Then one of them says that he's passed into the beyond.
Aren't they in the beyond, the Netherworld? Like,
Yeah, when you die in the Netherworld, where do you go?
I guess if he was a clear soul, maybe he's up in Shangri-La now.
You really think he's a clear soul?
Yeah, he's sent from God himself.
Smokes weed, so he's a degenerate fuck who deserves to burn in hell.
Look at how sad Jay is. Cuts the big demon in half. That's fun. Uh-oh. Jesus got his powerful crucifix.
Yeah,
again.
now we're back. Look out, Mr. Gray.
Oh, Ringmaster with a double noggin knocker.
Double coconut crunch.
Look at his face on the next page. Looking real scary.
Look at his mouth.
He is cool though. Ringmaster's pretty cool in this comic. Hey, he's pretty cool, man. I like that Ringmaster.
Hey, man, you're
That's
cool.
cool little Ringmaster, man.
Cool Ringmaster. Is that your real name, Ringmaster?
You ain't the Ringmaster.
You ain't
That's
the
not your
carnival.
name. He's got powers to disappear. Look at
From
behind. Whoo. Right in the fucking. You got the pressure point on the neck.
the
On that
fucking
demon.
Dr. Spock.
Jesus' cross is growing, getting more powerful.
Mine is too. Oh, he was worried he lost everybody. Everyone get behind the cross. You'll be safe. But
Yeah.
one of the stress squads says sometimes you have to watch out for what's right in front of you.
Right.
Little does he realize that's
Kilgore himself, huh?
yes, turning into the demon. Jay going after him. Little convoluted all here, but it's okay.
Yeah. Mr. Gray looking kind of like a punk. He's just running away right there.
Run away, Gray.
Run away, Gray.
Run
Run
away.
away.
What you gonna do when your stress squad does something? And then,
Pretty cool couple graphics here of Violent J melting.
yeah, it looks like fucking the guy in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
His fucking skin melts. Then he just turns into a little demon boy himself.
Yeah, he's a skeleton by the end there. And then Jackson sees his opening, attack. And here comes all the demons who don't want to follow and worship their new god. They follow Jackson into battle against Kilgore.
Kill the traitors now. Oh.
Looks like it's the end of the road here, Gray.
Doing the whole thing again. The exact same speech he had before. Fighting next to an honorable soldier.
Good team. Damn good team.
Then here they are getting... Oh, no, that's Twisted coming. Nope, they're... The demons are ripping them apart.
Yeah.
And now Twisted is coming to rip the demons apart.
Yep.
Now there's just a bunch of fucking different color demons that you can't tell who's who.
Ringmaster in the background just chilling.
Oh,
Mr. Gray says, God help me. Don't let it end like this. That's Mr. Gray, right? Or is it... That's Jesus.
No, that's got
No, that's Jesus. Because look at he turns into Mars at the bottom.
Do you really think God would ever help you, you weak mortals?
Look at Kilgore sitting in his throne. He's so fucking sure of himself. He knows the war is over, but all of a sudden... Crackle.
Jesus looks up,
Yeah.
and as you said, Yes, Lord, I see the light. Help us defeat thine enemy. Help us defeat this darkness and evil. Help us bring holy justice upon these most sinister of creatures. Nice bright blue
Yeah,
as a
looks cool.
contrast to all the other like grays
Right.
and reds and other colors. And you see the reveal of the real Dark Lotus.
Yeah.
Mars himself.
Help us kick their fucking asses. I like the big theatrical, then he cuts to that. That's fun.
Old Bobby Mars.
Yeah. And boom. Got a couple cool pages here of Dark Lotus forming.
Of tattoos that me, you, and Rob are going to get.
You know what? I wish they would have done blue and white Lotus once. That'd be cool. That looks pretty fun.
They did red and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they ever did blue.
Maybe when they reunite, they'll do the blue and white.
Well, you're looking a couple pages ahead here.
Blaze somewhere is like, hey man, wait a minute, why is Mars in the group still in the comic and I'm not?
Well, you wait till the Hollow Wicked comic.
The Wicked Clowns will never die.
So you see everyone being resurrected,
Yeah.
Twisted as well,
Yes.
for some reason. Got indoctrinated into the group.
Well, they're fighting on fighting their side, and
By that notion, why isn't Jackson and
well, Jesus and God, whoever formed Dark Lotus here, knew which souls needed to be part of Dark Lotus. So it was Mars, Twisted, and ICP.
Psychopathic family?
Wicked Clowns, I mean.
Why does it look like Michael Myers in the first of the 4 panels?
Oh yeah, that does look like Michael Myers.
Straight up like 78 Michael Myers. So you see them all resurrecting. Shaggy looking real weird with his teeth. Jay not looking like Jay at
No.
all.
We of the Dark Lotus are now formed to make that which was wrong right and to rid this place of all who oppose us.
Getting wrong off the get right. This can't be.
Yeah.
The guy in the stress squad is like, what the fuck is
what's
going on
back there? Crackle sham.
So just by Dark Lotus all holding hands, what's his name? Kilnor is like, oh, you're going to destroy the solution.
I forbid it. Jay says, shut up.
So then they all form a cross.
Yeah.
Which definitely can't tell who is who. Jay on the right, Shaggy on the left, Jesus in the middle.
Yeah.
Madrox
Madrox
on the bottom,
I think. And Ringmaster hanging out on the side. He's just there for the fun.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Nice and blue.
Blue Master. Shoom, boom, look at that. Blew up Kilgore. His head's flying. It's almost like when they killed Unicron. And his head just goes flying through the space. Very similar in fashion.
I was thinking when Spaceball 1 blew up and the fucking head starts spinning and lands on the Planet of the Apes. Oh shit, Spaceballs. So then you have everyone waking up.
Yeah.
Very anticlimactic. Just next panel, boom.
Yeah.
What happened? We're no longer bound by the Netherworld. I can feel it. We're mortal again. Also, Twisted is now mortal again. Good jobs.
Oh, that's cool. They actually got something out of this.
Their faces aren't painted. Stress Squad is still there. You've all been given another chance. We've all been given another chance. We've been touched by the power of the Dark Lotus. Wait. Oh, not wait. What is this Dark Lotus? Then everyone starts talking about how it's the very essence that empowers the Dark Carnival.
It's like the Force moves through you, binds you.
I'm bound. I love that the guy from the Stress Squad says, yeah, whatever. I don't know about you guys, but I want to get out of this hellhole. Oh, no.
No, that's
Jay saying that. Jay's face paint looking like Sting had a bad match in fucking TNA. It's all fucking like half dripping off. So Jay wants to get out of this hellhole.
And of course, he wants to get some Ned and Fago. The two things they like to get every time they're done with a big battle.
So let's bounce, because we're out of here like Timothy McVeigh.
He was brought up recently, too, wasn't he?
Because he just passed away.
Yeah.
When I say passed away, I mean he fucking got the electric chair.
One final ICP in the distance, in the clouds. Everyone with a fucked up smile to end the book.
So then we have Jesus looking like the Crow, two members of the Stress Squad, the demented duo known as Twisted, Violent J, Shaggy Too Dope, Jay saying, peace, y'all.
Yep. Two great looking Hatchet-Man jerseys.
That's how it fucking ends.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. It was a good time.
Hope you liked it.
I enjoyed the big Dark Lotus reveal. That was fun. The blue and white face paint. That was cool. But yeah, could have done more to end. That's all. The Kilgore just explodes and he's done.
Yeah, they literally all hold hands and then that's what happens.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes they're hard to wrap them shows up.
Shows. Or comic books.
Speaking of wrapping up this comic book, would you like to know the news?
Yeah, let me get my supercard going.
We start off, it's Jump Steady.
Steady like a Chevy.
It says, this marks the end of the Pendulum series, but fear not, we will continue the Insane Clown Posse comic with further stories of their bizarre and bloody undertakings. There will no longer be a CD, however, but they'll go back to their regular cheap-ass prices. The reason for this is because producing new songs every month has been difficult, to say the least. The future comics will not be part of the Pendulum series, but will feature many new artists that have yet to make an appearance, like Blaze, Anybody Kill, Evil Dead, and possibly even Zug thrown in.
I don't know if those all happen, but okay.
They'll have a totally new direction. For those of you who have been down from the beginning, I hope you enjoy the ride. It says, writing the stories has been a huge benefit for me, and it will always be something for me that I'm willing to put my total heart into. So, a little thank you from Jump Steady for everyone who rode the 2 years of the Pendulum. So, got that in there. And now, Forgotten Freshness 3 will be dropped on December 18th and available all storage nationwide.
Here you go. If you haven't seen this, That's the Dark Lotus.
Oh, that one was cool. That's in the next one?
That's in the Hollow Wicked one.
Okay. Hey, this collection is rare and unused tracks. Made huge waves so far and selling extremely well amongst Juggalos everywhere. Make sure to either buy it, burn it, or steal a copy of this ultra fat collection of rare songs.
Or wait for the next 20 years and we will give them away like fucking water.
So get hype, get live, and get that shit. Also, check out that hidden track at the end. It's the bomb and not like anything you've ever heard before. Here we go. Big Ball is...
What was the...
This is the family. Family. Well,
Okay.
the Bruce family all raps.
I was thinking, that's after Take Me Home?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Sammy song.
No. Big Ball's Christmas Party.
All right, 2001. AKA in our circle, the Christmas Party Try.
Try?
Yes, because you had to be 21
Yeah.
and you can only go in groups of 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the tickets were sold in groups of 2. Because it was you, Steve Sanchez,
And
your
my mom.
mom.
And I used a fake ID.
Yes. Rex went down there, was clearly under 21,
Yeah.
and got a ticket from someone. So they went in as a pair. And yeah, he went down just not knowing. And this we always called it the Christmas Party Try.
Did he get in? He did.
Yeah, he got in.
Again, nice.
Power of the Dark Carnival.
Because I remember I painted my face because I'm like, I'll use someone's ID. I have my face painted. They can't tell. So that's what I did. Huh?
Breaking the rules and using a fake ID is okay. But ingesting something that is natural from the earth makes you a
I
degenerate.
fucking hate you. There's only 600 people allowed in this after party. Only 600 tickets sold. So that's not a lot of ninjas, he says. But it's the livest, rockingest planet. What? Did you say something?
I was going to say something, but
It was the livest parties rocking the face of this planet has been witnessed in a long time. We're talking beer guzzling, naked female elves throwing out gifts. I don't remember that. Fago spraying, Zug rocking the mic, and ICP and Twisted getting live as fuck on stage. Weed blazing.
Degenerate grazing.
Evil Claw with a bag of goodies. Free shit all over for the taking. Crowd jumping, juggalettes getting wild as could be and crunked the fuck out. What a party. I remember it being fun. Zug playing. ICP and Twisted, didn't they do a little bit on stage? They all like sing a song together, I feel like the end.
I remember Alex.
He
Alex
was trash, wasn't he?
He would always sing the same song every Christmas party, and he definitely did it at that year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was this the year?
I think he goes, talking about how crazy he was, he goes, I guess we won't be having any more parties in the Motor City Lounge anytime soon.
That's fine. I don't remember the Motor City Lounge.
No, that's definitely abandoned. Where you say this was the party, what?
I don't know if we have time to get into this.
Okay.
Are you done with the Christmas party?
Yeah, that was the end of the Christmas party.
Is this the year? And was this the show?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to remember this, and it's just going to fucking anger me, so we should just... That you and Steve left a fucking voicemail on my phone, and I legit wanted to fucking kill both of you.
It might be, because I do remember doing that. I don't remember what the hell he said.
I was fucking irate.
Why?
Because you two are such fucking assholes.
What did we say?
I was so fucking mad.
Hey, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I don't remember what I said. I vaguely remember like, calling and harassing you on a phone.
Which is weird because, like, you talk about 2001, we didn't have cell phones, right? So
Kinda. Maybe by then. A little bit.
And, like, what voicemail would it have... 2001. I say 2000. I keep saying that like I would remember like if I had a phone or not. I don't remember.
That's like the little flip phones might have been starting to pop up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys were at Ramshorn or somewhere like eating. And you left me the longest, shittiest, drunkest voicemail.
We were shit talking you?
I was so fucking mad.
What were we shit talking you about?
I think specifically about this show, you were mad that like I got tickets and didn't ask you.
That doesn't make
But
sense.
I know it doesn't make any sense. But like you guys were just fucking being real shitty. And
I'm sorry about that.
So, I was mad.
I don't remember this at all. I think I remember like calling you. I thought we just were harassing you.
Maybe you were, but I did not take it like that.
Yeah, I feel like I remember calling you and just shit talking for fun, but
I took it maliciously.
well, I'm sorry. All these years later.
Fucking 22 years in the future.
Hey, you know what though? March 26th, Zug Island drops their first album.
Oh, nice.
Still untitled at this time.
Crack tiles.
If you haven't heard this devastating music of a rock band, the first and only rock band to come out of Psychopathic, then go to ISP.com and get the MP3 file containing 3 of their tracks. Many consider this band to be one of the greatest rock bands of all time.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Supergroup united together with the guidance and musical mastery of Violent J. Look at that.
Motor City Lounge.
Yeah.
Literally right next to the Painted Lady.
Oh, really?
Like 2 blocks down from Yemen Cafe.
Oh, wow. I would not have remembered it.
It's fucking right next to Bumbo's.
Really?
It's right there.
God, never would have remembered that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's across. Bumbo's is on Holbrook.
Yeah.
But this is on.
Is it across the street from Bumbo's?
Yeah, but it's down down Joseph Campo.
Because I remember we were waiting in line, and Alan Sanchez went to the bar across the street because it was like, we're gonna sit inside because the 2 could legally drink. So they sat inside drinking beers in the warmth while we waited in line, and we had to let them know when they come back over.
That's funny. All right,
sorry. That's fun. I would never realize that's where it was at. Is it still open?
It says temporarily closed.
So Twisted, touring with Zug Island? ? That's right, motherfucker. Get ready for this tour of all tours. This one's going to tilt the planet straight on its axis and then hurl straight into the sun. End of March, Twisted will be touring with Zug Island. This is the Mirror tour, right?
Yeah.
Scheduled to go for 3 months straight and hit over 50 cities, so don't worry if you cheap-ass bucket will break down and miss it, because we're about to play in your backyard. 50 cities isn't that crazy. You still have to travel. 50 cities isn't that crazy.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, I'm just saying, they say we'll be everywhere, so close you could just walk in your backyard. That's a bit much. Wow. Gathering of Juggalos 2002. This year is confirmed unless a meteor crashes into the convention center and creates an earthquake that engulfs the city into a huge abyss. It'll be in Peoria, Illinois, which that held true.
I can't believe they fucking pulled that out.
Tickets will go on sale February 1st. That seems early. Go to ISP.com. We're expecting over 10,000 Juggalos this year.
Why? When you had 15 last year, why would you expect 10?
There's over 100,000 more square feet of space to fill the flavor.
So you have 5,000 less people.
and 100,000 more square feet.
Dickhead assholes.
It was I remember it being a lot bigger.
It was huge.
Yeah. And they mentioned how there's the full-scale arena that they play in. That was a pretty big, yeah. You know what? There was a good amount, because I remember that being pretty filled in. Like the lower bowl was pretty filled in.
It was huge.
Yeah, so that's the gathering, July 2004. Motherfuckos, it says. That's right. Big benefit wrestling show put on by Rude Boy himself. We discussed this last week a little bit. Big time wrestling benefit show. All proceeds will be given to Maria Alanis, a Southwest Detroit school teacher battling cancer. Many JCW stars will be there. ICP, Sabu, Rude Boy, Evil Dead, Pondo, and many more. But don't think the benefit is going to be happy, pretty wrestling. This is going to be the deathmatch wrestling you love. ICP. That's what they say. I just said ICP because I looked back and couldn't figure out where I was at.
22 years later, they're still wrestling.
This good cause is happening on January 5th, 2002 at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center, Michigan Avenue. That's not where it was at. That's
where Ring of Honor always used to be.
Yeah, they weren't there.
I thought it was Hamtramck.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Remember, it was again like a gated parking lot, and there was nothing was plowed, and the snow was a mess. That's what I thought. $20 at the door, $15 in advance. Purchase at Hot Hits in Roseville or Dearborn Music, in either Dearborn or Canton. They must have gotten moved they must have thought they were gonna have it there or tried to get there.
Yeah. I bet by the time we air this or we talked about it last week, we will have had the news clip.
Yeah.
Should we have it in this one or the? Well, we'll see.
We'll save it in this one, maybe.
I'll try to remember.
And the final bit of news. Perfect way to wrap up this season and this era as we covered it. The 6th Joker's card is almost upon us. The Hatchet Rising Tour went out with a vision of it, and now its spirit is haunting the dreams of Juggalos everywhere. It is the time of all times, the final Joker card, whose presence will foretold the coming of the great change upon this world.
What would that be?
It is a time of reflection on all that has happened in our lives and a time to be afraid for the future. The prophets of the Dark Carnival, known as the Insane Clown Posse, have begun a transformation that will soon all be revealed. Not in the book, apparently.
I can't believe they're still having it.
Soon light will be cast upon darkness. The eyes of the Juggalos will be open to the power and terror of the most anticipated card ever, the Mighty Six Joker card.
I'm going to get my butt in there right now.
And then, like, the star of the comics just shows up at the end randomly to picture. It was the Ringmaster. There he is.
That's great.
So
just as sad.
Yeah, that's the end. That's the end. Can you believe it? We did it. They said it couldn't be done. They said it wouldn't last.
But boys and girls, we've got a pendulum for that ass. Freaks and sideshows. Something rules.
You know what's fun in the back of this comic? Editor win a big ass TV from Chaos Comics, a 47-inch Panasonic HD TV, which was big TV back then, but just kind of funny looking now. You get like 90 inches for like
your computer screen is probably bigger than that.
Speaking of my computer screen,
you have all the. Oh my god!
I was holding down the B and H key like nonstop and that.
Come on now.
That was fun.
Well, that was the Chaos comic.
That's right.
So what are your thoughts on the comic? Being a comic book connoisseur, how do you feel about this series?
It's a little clunky, but I like the idea. It was there. Something was there. It just a little clunky. And then it gets a little too... Remember the one issue
Remember when we thought this was going to be a quick episode?
Yeah. Remember the one issue where Jump Steady said that Juggalos demanded more violence and nudity? I feel like that was true, and they like
it literally as soon as they said that, every issue
really if too much of that gets thrown in, and then like I said, too many pieces of the puzzle. I wonder if after doing it, if you would have scaled it back more, because it seems like there's way too much going on.
Maybe that's what people like.
Yeah, like I said, the idea's there. I don't mind where it went, but
prude.
We'll get into it more in the wrap up. Final thoughts.
Okay, so we're gonna save it for then.
Yeah, because we could get more into it.
We gotta let this digest.
Yes,
we can't
just. Maybe I'll read it one more time.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know what you don't have to read more than once is our social media.
That's right. I'm gonna sit back. Let's do this.
Just fall out of your chair. You want to read all of our nonsense. You want to see when we post something on one and we can't not do it on the other. Because sometimes it lets you disconnect them and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Regardless, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, all at Juggalo RWD. And you want to follow us on all those, hit the little boop, little follow button. And don't forget on Instagram, you want to check those stories.
That's right.
That's where we put the nonsense to try to pop each other.
That's definitely a spot where you're going to get something you aren't getting any other ones.
No, you're just
falling asleep here.
Yeah, me too. At least you don't have to drive home in the fucking blizzard.
You can stay on the couch if you want.
Oh, that'd be nice. I should have thought about that. I have to get up early, so this sucks. Anyways, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to this very podcast. Ratings help. On Apple, you give the little 5-star and you write a review. If you are on Spotify, you hit the little star.
Yeah.
And you can put a little thing on each episode.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how to fucking see that.
Yeah, I don't even know how to get to that.
I know how to get to, on the person side, I don't know how to do it on our side.
How to see it.
But we got a lot of stars on there.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Keep them going.
We need more stars.
Across 100 here.
Helps you don't even know how many we have.
I don't know idea.
Helps the algorithm. And then if you subscribe wherever you listen, we will end up in your inbox every Thursday morning.
That's right.
At roughly 6 o'clock.
Roughly.
It depends. I'll put whatever, and then I can tell it takes time for it to flow through. So be ready for that and for the future. For the next couple episodes.
Yeah. A couple more here, and we have one more. No, one more. Couple more. Another season around the corner already. This one was fast.
Don't push it. We'll get there soon enough. Share with a friend, whether they're new Juggalos, old Juggalos, former Juggalos.
New Juggalos.
Well, they will be new to Juggalos. New to Juggalos, clothed Juggalos, whoever, degenerate Juggalos, straight edge Juggalos.
Degenerate.
Just give them our name and number.
Yeah.
Give them my name and Chris's number. If you want to send us gifts, email me and I will tell you Chris's fucking address.
I've gotten surprised a few times. I was like, what the fuck is this on the porch?
So that's how you spread the word. We are on Apple Music, Spotify, Google, Podbean, anywhere that you can listen to podcasts, or you can watch us, or just listen and not physically watch it.
Or do both.
On YouTube. That's on at Juggalo RWD there. You can contact us if you have questions, comments, concerns, stories, anything you want to tell us.
Tell us what you want.
Tell us what you want for Christmas. It's almost Christmas time.
Yeah.
Leave us a little voicemail.
Tell us what you want for season 6. We're not going to listen to you, but you could tell us.
Yeah, we already have it in the bag.
Yeah. Well, if it's finished.
God, no. But yes, if you want to tell us what you want for either Christmas or for a future season, 810-666-1570. You can text us or leave us a voicemail, or you can email us at juggalorwd@gmail.com. We'll answer all of those, maybe on the wrap-up show, or not. We don't have a ton in the bag. Yeah. We've kind of used most of them, so we will get to that if you leave us something fun. Or maybe in between seasons, you drop us some stuff. Well, we have some, ideas. Website, juggalorewind.com. And then don't forget to check out all the other podcasts in the UPC. We're talking Twisted with Us, Juggalo Judgment, and the Underground Table. Also, don't forget to check out their Discord.
That's right.
Go to our link tree, all the bios, and
you'll find it there.
Send you where you have to go. Whew. Episode 12, Season 5. It's in the bag. I didn't think we'd get here.
No.
But we still have a couple tricks up our sleeves.
Yeah.
Probably just one. Probably not all the ones that we want to do.
But you never know. You never know where the pendulum will swing and we'll land next.
Swing left, swing right, swing.
Swing low, sweet Juggalo.
So we'll at least have a wrap-up show, wrapping up this season. We talk about fun stuff like merch and, things that we may or may not have missed, stuff like that. So just talking about the whole season in general. We may have a holiday surprise.
Oh.
We may have... Should I have not said that?
No, they already know. You know by now. We're coming on Halloween and coming on Christmas probably.
Oh, we're coming on Christmas.
You have to get a JR drop in there one time.
I can't find where to pull it. So, yes, we will possibly have some kind of special there, and maybe we'll have some other specials.
Yeah, who knows?
If not, we'll sprinkle them in throughout until we get to season 6.
Yeah, can you believe it's 6 of them?
Oof. But until then, I think we have to tie this in a bow.
Yep.
SkantaClaws. I'm picturing the ringmaster.
His claws.
Those are his. He's just got little fucking little Santa hats on
his fingers.
Yes. And he's bidding you adieu. So, you're good?
I'm good.
Whew. I'm good too. Comic book is now officially closed.
Done.
Closing the book on season 5.
Yeah.
We will see you next week.
Yeah.
What are we doing first?
Wrap up?
Or holiday?
I'd say wrap up, right?
All right. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's not even, it's just beginning of December.
Yeah. So we'll see you soon. We'll wrap this boy up next week.
That's right.
Thank you. All music played in this episode and in this entire season is owned by the respective publishers and copyright holders and is reproduced for review purposes only under fair use.
The greatest Juggalo podcast to ever fucking exist.
This show is a member of the Underground Podcast Community. UPC.
SkantaClaws.
I tell you right now, what about what's the thing with the tube and it went into for the boys to come over with the tube with the waves? It was like an air 4 or 5 feet. Huh, Tim? Not me. Not me. It was a 4 or 5 feet. It was crazy with that. I thought we could drive. We never showed. Yeah, it's like good. My God. It was fucking like, dude, throw me a beer. You son of a bitch.